How do you feel in Hungary?
I love it in Hungary. I've come here multiple times. The country, the government, everyone's pro-life, pro-family. It's wonderful here.
With the Child Protection Act, the Hungarian legislature in principle puts a stop to all kinds of sexual propaganda against children. Do you also believe that the law should be used to protect children?
Absolutely. Children need their health and their innocence protected. They need their childhoods. And we commend the government of Hungary for putting a law in place that protects children from premature sexualization and this radical gender ideology that's being pushed on children all throughout the world.
And do you think that other countries around the world will get this act too?
You know, that's a very interesting question. I just received a text today about Ghana is putting forward, the country of Ghana in Africa, some legislation. I haven't seen it yet, but it's meant to prevent the sexualization of children through comprehensive sexuality education and the pushing of all this radical gender ideology. We also have worked with the government of Uganda. They passed legislation banning comprehensive sexuality education. But then, you know what happened? All the UN agencies and Planned Parenthood and all their allies converged, and now they're challenging that law. So we see a lot of countries standing up against this, including in the United States. I also co-chair something called the Protect Child Health Coalition in the United States. And we are helping people in every state in the United States fight comprehensive sexuality education that pushes all these radical sexual and gender things on children. And we're having victories. You know, people are standing up. We just won in Nebraska. The school board there for the state was trying to push it. It was stopped. We keep having successes in different places, but it's a continuing battle everywhere across the world.
You mentioned comprehensive sex education. What is that exactly, and what's the purpose of it?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. Those who push comprehensive sexuality education say that it's medically accurate, scientifically accurate, it's going to stop climate change, it's going to prevent teen pregnancy, it's going to stop STDs, domestic violence, you name it. But what it really is, we've analyzed comprehensive sexuality education programs all across the world, and the brand that's promoted by the UN agencies all across the world and Planned Parenthood consists of 15 harmful elements. And we analyze curriculum against those elements, but they basically teach children they have a right to sexual pleasure, a right to abortion, they confuse them about their gender, whether they're male or female, teach them that there's multiple genders and many other things.
I think that abortion is the greatest genocide in world history. And what is the attitude of the United Nations and other international organizations towards abortion?
Well, the United Nations is aggressively pushing abortion worldwide. They say they don't, but they do, and we have all the evidence. In fact, you can go to our website at familywatch.org and click on our webinars where we take each UN agency and we show how they're pushing abortion, comprehensive sexuality education, and also radical sexual rights for children and adults alike, and the proof is all there.
Is there a way out? What can pro-life NGOs and family organizations do?
There is always a way out. We have people, youth, grandparents, parents rising up all around the world, and even governments like Hungary that just stood up against this agenda with this law. We invite everybody who can hear me right now to do several things. Come to our website at familywatch.org and get informed. Sign up for our newsletter, it's free, the Family Watch. Watch our webinars so you can understand this radical agenda and how it's being pushed by Planned Parenthood and the UN agencies. But even more importantly, we have a very exciting new initiative, and you can go to Empowered Youth Coalition, that's like youth, Y-O-U-T-H, empoweredyouthcoalition.org, and you can join a worldwide coalition of youth and young adults across the globe that are standing for life and family. In fact, while I'm here, I'm going to be working with some people within Hungary to help collaborate and organize youth within Hungary and different European countries to join together with the youth that are mobilizing in Africa, in the United States, in Latin America, and in the Caribbean. This is a very exciting movement because if we don't focus on the youth, then we've lost everything. The other side is focusing on the youth to sexualize them, to radicalize them in these agendas. So we need to help the youth to immunize them against these attacks and help them to articulate a good defense of life and family.
Do you have a short message to Hungarian people, to Hungarian pro-life activists?
Yeah, keep standing up. You are a shining light to the world. Hungary is known to be, well, with a few exceptions, we have some support by Poland and a few other countries, as you well know, but Hungary is the example in Europe, standing up against these agendas, standing for life, standing for family. This demographic summit is so important because it raises awareness that governments have a vested interest in protecting life, in protecting youth, and protecting families. So keep it up, keep it up. This is affecting the whole world.
Thank you very much.